In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to copy the full contents of a Blackboard course into an existing blank Canvas course. I'm going to do this by creating an export file containing the Blackboard course content, which I will then import into Canvas. To get started, sign into Blackboard and access the course site that you want to copy. This is the Blackboard site that I want to copy, and I want to copy all of the contents of this course. So within this course, I'm going to scroll down to the course's control panel. I'm going to click on Packages and Utilities, and within that area, I'm going to click on Export Archive Course. From this page, I need to click on Export Package. This takes you to a page where you have a number of options about what content you wish to include in the export. Within this first File Attachments section of the page, I want to make sure that this first option stays set to Copy Links and include copies of the files in the course default directory. And the second option, I want to set it to Copy Links and include copies of the files outside the course default directory. Scrolling down to the Select Course Materials section, because I want to copy everything in my course, I'm going to hit the Select All button, and that will check all of the sections of the course. And I just want to change one thing. I'm going to change the discussion board settings so that it only includes the forums with no starter posts. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page and hit Submit. You should see a message that says Success, this action has been queued, and an email will be sent when the process is complete. So it can take several minutes, depending on the size of your course, for the export file to be generated. So watch for a message to come from the Blackboard system administrator. And once that's complete, you'll see a message that says the operation is complete. The file may be downloaded from the control panel. And at that point, you need to get back into the Blackboard site and come back to this Export Archive Course page. So again, we came to this course from Packages and Utilities and Export Archive Course. If you still have the page up on the screen, you haven't browsed away from it while waiting for the email, you can just hit the refresh button. You'll see this link to your export file appear, and then you can click on it to download it to your downloads folder. I'm going to right click on the link and choose Save Link As. And this lets me choose where I want to save the file to. I'm going to save it to my desktop temporarily so that I can find it again in the following steps when I want to upload it into Canvas. I click Save, and it can take, depending on the size of your course, it can take a few seconds to finish the download. Now that the download is complete, I'm done in Blackboard, and I'm going to be switching over to Canvas. So sign into Canvas and then access the blank Canvas site where you want to copy all of that Blackboard content. Within the Canvas site, scroll down to Settings, and then over on the right-hand side, click on Import Course Content. On the Content Type drop-down, select that you want to import the Blackboard 6789 export.zip file. And then click on Choose File and browse to where you saved the file. So I saved it earlier to the desktop, and here it is, Export File, and then the course ID of my course. This is the right one. I'm going to click Open, And then for default question bank, I'll just hit create a new question bank. And I'm just going to give it a name that is descriptive of the tests that are in this course. So and for content, I want to import all of the content that was in that file that came over from Blackboard. And so since I'm importing into a blank site, overwrite assessment content with matching IDs isn't going to be relevant. I'm importing into a blank site. There's not anything in there to overwrite. And for this next option, you can choose to adjust events and due dates. And you can choose to shift dates forward. So if you're copying content from a previous semester, you can shift dates forward. Or you can choose to remove dates from the material you're importing. And so then I'm going to go ahead and click the import button. You'll see a progress bar as the import file uploads. And then you will see under current jobs, you'll see a Blackboard Learn process that's this export file. It has uploaded and it's being imported into the Canvas site. And you'll see a progress bar here that tells you that it's running. When the progress bar gets to 100%, you'll see a message that displays that the process has completed. And if there are any issues with the import, you'll see a link that you can click on, and it will give you messages, give you information about any problems that occurred during the import. And then you can actually click on these links to see specifically what information it had trouble with during the import. The process is now complete. The content that was in the Blackboard site has now been imported into the Canvas site. You can look in the various parts of the Canvas site and find the material to begin working with it and revising it to make it suitable for use within Canvas.